Hi guys! I am coming to you from photo booth with no lights on in the basement in my pajamas after taking my night shower, being lit up solely by the light of my screen. And the reason I'm doing that is because Cameron in this cage right here is sleeping right now, and he's been having a rough couple of weeks. He actually has scabies and has been scratching his skin off, which I may have mentioned before. I'm not sure, but it's real ugly. His fur is his fur is coming off too, and he's just really miserable. So anytime he's sleeping, I kind of tiptoe around him and let him sleep as much as he can. Jasper Ash is doing well. He sleeps a lot too. I think he's bored. I made a really cool contraption for him though, so he's actually been enjoying that. Anyway, this will be a short video. It's Wednesday night. I am ready to go to bed, but I wanted to get a video up by Thursday because I've kind of failed to do that for the last few weeks. Alright, so this week's going to be a story video for you, and a short one at that. But, here we go. So, when I was in high school, I went to a boarding school. I think some of you know that. I may have alluded to it in other videos as well. Up at the top, I'm going to put up a little bar linking you to the Kono video so you can kind of see that that video where I talk about Kono. Anyway, my first few days of school there, we had to take this math placement test sort of a thing, because people could come in at all different stages of their curriculum, and so they wanted to kind of see like what they knew math-wise to figure out what class to place them in. So we all had to take this math placement test, and so the thing with Kono, so we're going to set that information aside for a moment. I should have started with this, but Kono had a uniform, and for girls it entailed wearing navy blue or khaki skirt until I think, like, I want to say beginning of November maybe, when you could switch over to slacks, navy blue or khaki dress slacks or pants, whatnot, because it was cold outside, and then polos that had the Kono logo on them. I think you could wear like an Oxford button-up dress shirt too that had Kono logo on it too. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, my first few days at school, my parents had gotten me the uniform, and just like they had done in 7th grade too, the skirt they got me was like super, super long. It went all the way down to my ankles, and it was really big too. It was like a A-line skirt that went all the way down to my ankles. Everybody else's skirts was like just above the knee or like knee length, you know, fingertip length. And mine was all the way down to the floor. Also, everyone was wearing a polo and I was wearing an Oxford, and it was like size large instead of medium or something, so it was really big and it was like puffing out where I had it tucked into my skirt. It was like puffing out, and the sleeves were really long. Anyway, so I looked pretty different from everyone else there. My hair was also really, really long back then. Not really, really long, but like mid-back. And I wore my hair with a straight down the center part, and I always kept it in a low ponytail right here. So it was it was just always tied back, and I looked like, well, I looked like I didn't care, because I didn't. Anyway, so back to the math placement test. So we're all sitting in this classroom getting ready to take this math placement test. I'm nervous. This is my first day of school here. My parents had just left. They took a picture of me just outside the classroom. I'll see if I can find it. I'll put it up right here. Yeah, that's what I looked like. Okay, so we're getting ready to take the math placement test, and the person sitting next to me had the box of pencils, and he was passing it to me. But I was looking away, so he needed to get my attention, but he didn't know my name. So he turned to me and he said, "Hey," and I wasn't turning. He said, "Hey, hey, Amish girl, hey you, Amish girl." And I turned and I looked at him and I said, "What?" And he handed me the pencils. And from that day on, I was known as Amish girl. Like, no lie. And I looked Amish. I mean, I can see why he called me that. For about half a year, I was Amish girl. And it wasn't until, I want to say halfway through the year, I was on the bus for a basketball game, and I was making friends with a few girls, and that's when it, just like making my first set of friends was when that switched, and then they started calling me Annie, and then everyone knew me as Annie for the rest of the time there. But Amish girl stuck hard. That was my only nickname that I've ever gotten that wasn't like a derivative of Ann or Annie. Amish girl. That's what it was. So that's your story. I told you it was going to be a short one, and it was. Don't call me Amish girl. I don't dress like that anymore for a reason. Look, I have a side part now. So that's all. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for bearing with me. We'll have some more stories coming up in November and December. I also have an adventure planned, and hopefully we'll do some recording this weekend if I have a chance. All right, stay cool, you guys. Watch some of my other videos. Subscribe to my channel. I've been at 51 for a while, so if you're watching and haven't made the commitment to subscribe, go ahead and do that. It sends out an email to you whenever I update so that you can watch my new videos. Leave me a comment. Have you ever gotten a nickname that you did not anticipate getting, or that you didn't like too much, or that was just really unique, that you don't think anyone would know? Yeah. All right. Stay cool, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.